Reverse role models. What can you learn from observing people or companies that you don't want to be like? I've had this experience in my career, especially early in my career, since I've been with Service Express for over 25 years. So early in my career, I had a lot of experiences, some really good and some not so good. And I learned a lot from reverse role models. Early in my career, I worked for a company that had a location in Grand Rapids selling long distance services, which was a thing back in the day. And I watched how they led the company and I thought, man, I don't get it. If I get into leadership, I never want to be like this. They spent so much money on recruiting firms. I know it was like $5,000 back at the time for every hire that they had. And their turnover rate was over 100%. Like they lost on about an average about every 90 days their sales team. I made it there about a year. I was proud of that to make it that far. But I thought, why would you spend so much money on recruiting firms and then just micromanage and absolutely beat down your team so that your turnover is so high? I just didn't get the business model. And I thought, when I get into leadership, I want to do the opposite of that. I want to feed into people. I want to have a low turnover rate. I want to hire right, and then work with and coach to help and develop teams as much as I can to be successful. So I did not want to be how they did. They were very micromanagers as well. It was a meeting every day before you set out on the road for cold calling and sales, and then a meeting at the end of every day. Pure micromanagement. Now, I learned a lot there, by the way, as well. They had a robust sales training, and I learned a lot of the sales skills and foundational skills that I still use today. So I got a lot of good out of that. Again, I couldn't understand how much time they would spend in training. They'd send you away for a week, ongoing training, just to have such high turnover. So some good, some bad. The micromanagement part, I saw that there. I saw that from other leaders early in my career. Sometimes still see it throughout my career. People who just micromanage everything and have to try to be on top of everything. And they just end up being workaholics. They end up just overworking themselves, burning themselves out, and frustrating their teams. Why would you hire talented people if you're going to micromanage them and have to be involved in every decision? Talented people don't want to be micromanaged. They want to be given direction, know what you expect out of them and what you want them to achieve, and then let them do that and be there to help and support and coach and guide and give feedback and all those things, but not micromanage. So when I came to Service Express as a sales manager and then later as president and CEO, I try to make a conscious effort not to micromanage. There's too much going on. We could have never scaled from 15 employees to over 1,000 globally. Now, if I had to be on every single sales deal, every single service call, obviously we'd never even gotten close to where we're at now. So reverse role models, pay attention. It's not always a pleasant experience, but you can learn a lot and apply in your journey going forward.